So basically, I think this is another kind of confusing, sad story as well, but let's get into it. We all know Wendy Williams from the show Wendy Williams Show, and we all know how funny she was, how sometimes really candid she was, and honestly sometimes she did throw people into bad situations and did speak a lot of smack about a lot of people. But recently it's been kind of one of those sad stories because we've just seen a video of her in, I think, a facility where she was talking to I forget her name. Anyway, I digress. She's currently 59 years old, about to turn 60 years old, and during her tenure as a host on the Wendy Williams Show, which started I think back in 2008 to 2021, which is a long tenure, she was diagnosed with not just lymphedema but Graves' disease, which became really intense back in 2022, where during that Halloween episode, we all remember that very daunting video of her in a green Lady Liberty outfit, and she kind of fainted. This led to many guest hosts coming in to as she went through hospital, and they had to figure out what was going on. But that was back in 2020, and the show actually did end with her not being a host anymore on the show because of the gravity of her diseases. But now it would seem that in 2024, she actually has been diagnosed with even more complications. She's been diagnosed not only with frontotemporal dementia, she's also been diagnosed with, I forget what the other disease is, Aphasia or something like that. Yes, aphasia and dementia. So this is crazy to think that somebody who's actually gone through Graves' disease, which is a nerve disease to begin with, has aphasia, which is another nerve disease that would cause you not to be able to communicate. Actually, you lose your ability to speak and words just disappear. You can't speak at all. It really messes with your ability to communicate. And of course, dementia is also a very degenerative disease of the brain, which leads you to lose your ability to remember things, use your ability to like comprehend things. And this started being noticed a lot when she was given like financial documents and transactions, and she's like, what is here? What is happening? She couldn't really quite understand it. Anyway, long story short, her camp has come out and said that she has been diagnosed with these two other diseases, and unfortunately she has been put in an institution where she's kind of going through it, because unfortunately with dementia, there is no cure for dementia. You only kind of power through it. I remember Bruce Willis was also diagnosed with dementia back in 2022, maybe around the same time, which is also very sad. So I don't know what's happening with the rate of people getting dementia in the US, but it's becoming quite an alarming disease, and it's getting so many people involved. Either way, we hope Wendy Williams is feeling okay, that she powers through this in whatever way that she can, and that her family and friends find peace during this very trying time. Imagine someone you knew suddenly doesn't know who you are. They can't recognize you. That's what dementia ends up looking like. It is wild. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully she finds a medication that can really manage this disease such that she has a long life ahead of her.